Hey, good afternoon, and welcome to Dog Day on live Kerr Flattening Concerts. We are going to celebrate the dog today, and I'll tell you a little more about why I'm doing this right now after I do the first song. Having a slow start here. People are starting to file in. Rhonda Scott Merrick and Slim Edelman and Kathy Marzik and Linda Worster. And we will get some of the fundamentals out of the way here while we're waiting to see if anybody else comes in. This is the Cloinkophonic Mug, and we always cloink at the beginning of the concert. So here's to you all. I hope you're having a great day. It once again is a beautiful February day here in April in southeast Pennsylvania. I posted that yesterday, and it seemed like people all around the country were having a pretty cold day for this time of year. And it being Dog Day here on the Aussie Dog Kerr Flattening Concerts, I have a Charlie picture. I also have some other pictures which I'll bring out before we're done at the appropriate time. There's Charlie today. Just minutes ago, he was flattened out in his customary looking bigger than he actually is pose, but he graced the camera with one of his engaging looks, and there he was. So 4 dog songs today. This one was written, actually it's a parody of a song written by Julie Gold, which is called From a Distance. And Jay Mankita, who lives up in Western Mass, I believe Linda Worster knows Jay. And he wrote this terrific parody of it. And here it is. From a dog stance, the world's a bowl of food, and no dog is in need. From a dog stance, no dog is ever rude, just one hungry mouth to feed. From a dog stance, there is harmony, and it rests upon your plate. It's the drool of hope, it's the look of guilt. That's the stance of every dog. From a dog stance, we all have enough, so why not give dogs more? From a dog stance, dogs can't comprehend what all these cats are for. From a dog stance, we are waitresses marching to the kitchen now, bringing bowls of food, make that people food. That's the stance of every dog. Dogs are watching us, dogs are watching us, dogs are watching us from a dog stance. Dogs are watching us, dogs are watching us, dogs are watching us from a dog stance. From a dog stance, the world's a bowl of food, and no dog is in need. From a there are no cats, no postmen, baths or fleas, just one hungry mouth to feed. From a dog stance, there is harmony, and it rests upon your plate. It's the drool of hope, it's the look of guilt. That's the stance of every dog. It's the drool of hope, it's the look of guilt. That's the stance of every dog. From a Dog Stance by Julie Gold, unknowingly, and by Jay Mankita, very knowingly. And Jay's a great guy, and Linda says she does know Jay. I think she told me that once before. Clink on, my friends. And I see a few more people here. S.A. Tudhope, Johnson Hogg, Charlotte Cantrell, Debbie Moore. Ooh, I lost my scroll. I saw Jim Greco. Hi, Jim. And Carol Pred. And Dave Mason. And Deb Libby Clark. And Bruce McNeil. And I think that's pretty much everybody who's here, who I can see. And Denny Oliver just stopped in, and Mel Green, too, who is chuckling. So the reason I decided to do a dog show today because I haven't talked to you guys about this, but I've been having a lot of trouble with my left hand. And on Monday, I got a steroid shot in it and was told to kind of rest it for a couple days. So I really have not played the guitar for 48 hours until about an hour or two ago, and just made sure I could get through these songs. But there's also the idea that with this condition that you don't want to put too much stress on the hand for a few days, at least, maybe a couple weeks. But I'll give it a few days, and that'll be about it. But so I needed to do things that didn't have a lot of convoluted fingerings for the left hand. Pardon me. And so I figured if I wasn't going to show off, I'd have some nice dog songs. We'll do that instead. So here we are, and the next song up is Two Old Dogs, my song that I wrote for Suki the dog. And let me see. I guess I should. I think there's my good Suki portrait. So here's Suki. Suki was not the best dog, but she was definitely the most improved dog. Over the years, I had her for about 9 years, and she made great improvement from being totally a wild animal, really, into a fairly sociable dog. Not with other dogs, don't get me wrong, but with people. She got okay with people. And this dog was written about Suki, or this song was written about Suki. I mostly travel solo. It's a burden I bear. Out alone on the highway, just trying to get somewhere. My wife would like to come with me. We just talk on the phone. We never travel together, 'cause we can't leave the dog alone. She loves to go on vacation. That's my wife, not the dog. Up the road, coast to New England, living high on the hog. Well, I could kill for some lobster, and my friends think I'm insane, 'cause it's home in the backyard where me and the dog remain. She came with some issues. That's the dog, not my wife. She took a bullet in her young years. She was cut with a knife. They couldn't break her spirit, so they called her a cur. 'Cause when someone got bloody, she made sure it was them and not her. They gave up on her, left her tied to a tree, where two honky-tonk angels picked her up and brought her to me. Well, she checked me over. Guess she thought I would do, and I made her a promise. From then on, her hard times were through. She's got one ear that's tattered, and there's a scar on her jaw, and it's best not to cross her, or she'll lay down the law. She's the perfect companion for an old dog like me, and I try to live up to the man she hoped I might be. She's a perfect companion for an old dog like me. Two Old Dogs, the story of me and Suki the dog. And so I have some announcements for you. There is, as usual, a PayPal link right there by my left index finger. And there are some of you who might be invisible. It could be George Young. It could be Judith Fox. It could be Joel Biget. And it could be Mario Pru, who built this guitar. So the one feature of my show is that I mention which guitar I'm playing. This is the RB, the Raleigh Brown model, RBL00, which Mario Pru in Iroquois Falls, Ontario built for me. And it has beautiful Honduran rosewood back and sides. It doesn't look as beautiful on camera as it looks in real life. It's really a pretty guitar. And it's a very hot-rodded guitar. It's got a really short scale and all kinds of things that Mario ingeniously does to make a guitar sound better than it has any right to sound. So it's a little guitar with a big sound. That's the guitar part of the show. And gigs-wise, May 4th in Kent, Ohio, and we should talk at some point with the local people in Northeast Ohio who might want to come out. Let's see, maybe we can figure out a way to meet up like we did a couple years ago. And then I will be at Steve Kaufman's camp in Maryville, Tennessee from June 8th through the 14th. At the Old Songs Festival, playing with Magpie, which is what I'll be doing in Kent also, on June 27th through the 29th. And Old Songs is a lovely, kind of medium-sized, not too big folk festival. Very, very livable, like a little village. Very nice. And then in July, I'll be at Sam W. Summer Acoustic Music Week in New Hampshire, up on Lake Winnipesaukee. From the July 13th through the 19th. And we always have a great time at that as well. And so that's my schedule. The schedule here is that I am on now. I believe Helen Avakian and David Irwin will be on tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Central Time. On Friday, Slim Edelman will be doing his show at 3:30 Eastern Time, and he's doing, I think he's doing instrumental tunes from the 60s, and maybe he said the 50s and 60s. I don't even know. And you can look on his page and find out. And then Bunny Barnes will be doing her live stream at 4 p.m. And that'll be a nice Friday afternoon of music for you. And on Saturday, Warren Bendler will be doing his stream at 3 p.m. And that's at least half as nice as Bunny and Slim, just in terms of numbers. It may be even nicer musically, who knows. And because Warren has a lovely voice and picks great material and stuff. So, and then I will be back on Sunday doing my request show, and some requests have already come in. And I should mention that, I originally said I was going to play The Entertainer today, the Scott Joplin tune, but because my hand is in crisis, I am not playing anything as convoluted as those chord fingerings. So we will do that one. We might do it on Sunday, or it might wait till next week. I think that's all I have to say. So next up is the Max the Dog song, and this came up because Kathy Marzik heard me warming up. Like I just doodle before when for those of you who get here a little late. Once I open up the stream and then I doodle on the guitar until I see that there's enough people to get started. And one day I was doodling and she said, "Is that a song?" And I said, "No, it's just doodling." It had elements of a couple things, and one of them was the Max the Dog song. So Max was my first Australian Kelpie and my first kind of grown-up dog of my own. And he was an extraordinary boy. He was the best dog ever. And you can, all my dogs, I have great love for them. Max's kids, who were Boney and Savannah, we had, and then Kelly and Django, and we had Stormy, who was Max's spouse until she got lost. And then now we have Suki. We had Suki, and now we have Charlie. And all of them were Kelpies except for Suki and Charlie, who are Australian cattle dogs. All Australian herding dogs, though. So that's Max the dog. And you see that picture of him on the left is the same picture that I used for the Aussie Dog logo when I first put it together 25 or 30 years ago. I had Max from 1983 until I think 96 or 97. He was like 13 or 14 when he passed. And he spoiled me. No other dog has ever been as good a dog for me. But I digress. Everybody's dog is the best dog in the world. Anyhow, it wasn't that he couldn't be mischievous. So this is an instrumental, but it has a few words to it. So at the end, I will sing the words. And I submitted this to a record label. I had a whole album that was called Max the Dog, and I think probably they turned it down partially just because of the lyrics to this instrumental. So this is the Max the Dog song. Oh, Max the dog, don't eat the pantyhose. Oh, Max the dog, oh, Max the dog, don't eat the pantyhose. Oh, Max the dog, oh, Max the dog, oh, Max the dog, don't mount the children. Oh, Max the dog, oh, Max the dog, don't mount the children. Oh, Max the dog, oh, Max the dog. We used to sing that to Max the dog, just to put him in his place. And I see Margot Lemieux is here. Hi, Margot. And let me see if I'm missing anybody else. Keith Shaw stopping in. Dana Jackson over there on YouTube. The YouTube. And I think I said hi to most of you. Tim G is on YouTube, also from Detroit. Tim is an occasional regular here. Did I say hi to you, Charlotte Cantrell? I think I did way back at the beginning. And Steve DeHaas stopped in. A lot of YouTubers. And Mike Verbeek is here. And I'm probably repeating myself. Dave Van Allen. Anyhow, thank you all for coming. I'm going to do one more for you, and this one was written by my my old friend Eric Franson, who is a great musician, wonderful guitar player, great singer, songwriter, actor. He's been on. He played the German ambassador on the Colbert Report for several years. And Hans something or other, I forget the name. I forget everybody's name anymore. And he wrote this song called Henry the Dog. And when I called him up and said, I got to learn that song. And he said, here's the way I envisioned it, because he was a playwright. He wrote the book, the libretto for of an off-Broadway hit called The Song of Singapore. And so he said, in my imagination, I see, like one of those paintings where it has a bunch of dogs sitting around a table playing cards. And he says, the dogs are sitting at the table, and they get up and they walk down stage and they sing this song. Hi, Betsy McIntyre. Henry the dog, he's getting old. Soon he'll be going away to a place where fire hydrants are made out of gold, and the squirrels let you catch them all day. He'll be bounding for joy with a big squeaky toy. He don't do nothing but play. And there will be Henry to reach out a paw when we all go and join him someday. Yes, Henry the dog, he's getting old. Soon he'll be taking a break. in a place where fire hydrants are made out of gold, and the postman is made out of steak. Henry the Dog by Eric Franzen. So let me see if anybody else stopped in. I will hope to see you all on Sunday. I'll hope to see some of you in Kent, and who knows where else? At Old Songs, at Kaufman Camp, at Sam W. But in the meantime, I'll be here, right here in my living room. So be happy and be healthy. Be brave and be calm. Be kind, it's a snap. If you get cranky, take a nap. If you get cranky. Have a great rest of the week. I hope to see you on Sunday. Until then, keep the faith. Bye-bye.